Hello, and welcome again to your divine message from your compassionate guides. Please like, share, and subscribe so others can find their message to help heal and serve them. And if you are looking for one-on-one personalized healings, I've got a February promotion. Information is in the description, and I do have some videos posted as well if you're interested. But let's get started. What message do our divine compassionate guides have for us today? As always, I have pre-shuffled the cards, and we're going to use the Star Seed Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell once again. Wow. Let's take a moment, take a look at our card. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction. Let God in. So we look at this card, take a deep breath in, loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. We can close the eyes as we let that breath go. And we just notice if there's any thoughts, sensations, or observations that come up with this card and with the thought of this card. Loosen your grip, coping mechanism, density, addiction, let God in. Maybe nothing's come up. Maybe there's been lots of thoughts, observations, maybe some physical sensations. Whatever didn't happen, we just take another breath in, becoming the observer, and without attaching to whatever we observed, we let the breath gently take it away. And with our eyes closed, let's learn a little bit about our card. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, letting God in. We're cyclical beings, and Mother Earth teaches us how to be human every day with the coming and goings of the tides and the seasons. If you're clinging to anything, you're resisting the natural flow of who you are. The things we cling to are so often those we most need to let go of. Maybe it's food, substances, relationships, a job, or people pleasing. The thing we cling to often covers up our most vulnerable space, the part we're most afraid of to leave empty, the part we guard and don't let grace into, but by keeping the space covered with something that doesn't serve us or clinging to it for fear of it not staying on its own accord, we prevent ourselves from receiving the things that will. A Course in Miracles tells us, whatever we leave empty, grace will fill. And the Buddha said, you can only lose what you cling to. And indeed, both are true. If this card appears, you're being called to find courage to loosen your grip and give up control, to release your coping mechanism and allow yourself to leave space for grace and God to enter. To surrender all that feels dense to the divine. Loosen your grip doesn't mean that what you're clinging to will go away. It might stay, it might not, but you can be sure that what it is for you will find you. And you'll breathe easier knowing that you've shifted from relying on your own strength to surrender to the grace of life. What are you clinging to for fear of nothing coming to take its place? What are you clinging to for fear that nothing will come in its place? What are you clinging to for fear that nothing will come in its place? So we take another deep breath in, we just notice whatever came up Again, maybe nothing, maybe multiple things. Without judging whether they're right or wrong, we become the awareness and the aware of our thoughts, noticing that what most likely showed up or came, that first thought, that first instinct of what we're clinging to in fear of it not being replaced, is the thing we most need to let go of. So as I leave you for today, you can keep your eyes closed, you can take another deep breath in, and just sit and contemplate on whatever might have come up today. And when it feels right, allow yourself to come back into the room and back into the moment and go forward, trusting on loosening your grip and letting go. Namaste.